Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a Venus retrograde in Capricorn reading for my dearest Virgos. Virgo, this transit is taking place from December 18th through January 28th. And Venus, the planet of money, love, and pleasure, goes retrograde every 18 or 19 months. This forces us to re-examine love, our values, and finances. When in Capricorn, issues around power, control, and lack of integrity may surface. And the healthy expression of Capricorn is integrity, responsibility, and commitment. So during this retrograde, situations may arise around love and finances that challenge us to consider whether we're in alignment with what we value and if we're making wise investments. So let's go ahead and jump into this, my dear Virgos. I am going to ask that you guys hit that like button. It does great things for this video and also really helps out my channel. I also just want to let you guys know, those of you who are new and those of you who are returning, how much I love and appreciate you guys and all the support that you give me and this channel. So let's go ahead and jump into this and let's see what messages come through for my dearest Virgos for this Venus retrograde. Messages for my dearest Virgos, please. Three of Swords. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Yes. Two of Swords. Ooh, High Priestess energy. Pisces energy. Could be your energy or Cancer as well. The Emperor in reverse. All right. And the Lovers. Virgo. All right. I'm liking what I'm seeing. So we see the Six of Pentacles in reverse as the overall energy. So Virgo, what Spirit really wants you to focus on here is reciprocity. Also, any sort of situation, I feel like it's more of a past situation that's linked to this Three of Swords. Some of you guys are going to be recognizing, or maybe you've already been through this, that somebody left you out in the cold. They may have been dealing with somebody else. They may have had you in a third-party situation. Now, Venus, again, doesn't just deal with love. It also deals with money and finances. So it could be that you weren't being paid your worth and your value in whatever situation this resonates with you wasn't being honored. And it was leaving you out in the cold. And it was making you either feel like you didn't have enough or you weren't good enough. And what this Venus retrograde in Capricorn energy is bringing to you is a very stark wake-up call as to what's going on here. And it's painful with this Three of Swords, but it's also you getting to the heart of the matter. It's seeing things very, very clearly. And yes, Virgo, it hurt or it hurts, but the worst is over. That's what I'm getting. The worst is over. And a lot of you, I do see that you may have had your heart broken. And it may have been that you were dealing with a player or you were dealing with somebody that wasn't honoring your worth and your value. Again, it could be a family member, it could be a lover, it could be a boss, it could be anything. All right. But we see here with the Ace of Pentacles that this Venus retrograde in Capricorn is bringing you a new beginning. And so I know we're sick of hearing it, but all endings bring new beginnings. And this is one that is so worth it. It is so worth it. But there was something here in your past, Virgo, that needed to be looked at so that you could shut down any repeating patterns, see red flags as soon as they pop up, make decisions, not get emotionally invested or involved in situations that are going to lead you down this path of heartbreak. And I can sense your strength here, Virgo. And I know it sucks, believe me. I mean, we all know it sucks to have to go through this, but it's a really tough lesson, but it's bringing you something really amazing. It's putting you into a frequency. It's your up-leveling. It's bringing you something that's going to be really worth it, something that's going to last a long time. But with the Pentacles, remember, it's a slow-burning energy, so it's about not rushing into anything. And I also feel like that's part of the lessons here that you've learned. So what you can do, the Two of Swords, is exactly that. You're no longer going to rush into situations or ignore red flags. Now, of course, we're never going to be perfect. Okay, but what I love about this Two of Swords is this energy of pulling back. And see, her eyes are covered, and so you're learning to really trust your guidance, source your wisdom from those who have come before, from your past experiences, and trust your intuition before making a decision. And Virgo, that's huge. That is huge. Now, what you need to know, or the lessons that you've learned, the High Priestess, you're trusting your intuition. This is your energy. It's also Pisces energy. But there was a lot that was hidden from you in the past. And there may have been things that you sort of chose to ignore, or you saw what you wanted to see in a particular person or situation. But now I feel like you're just learning, like this, both of these energies are like, you're learning to see beyond the matrix, read between the lines, trust not only what people say, but what they do. I like this energy for you a lot. You're also, a lot of you guys, you're having a very strong third eye crown chakra upgrade with this particular transit. Now, the part of the past that you need to reflect on and need in order to heal and aid in your journey is the Emperor energy in reverse. So this is also, again, where I feel like there was somebody here that wasn't offering you commitment, or wasn't stepping up, was creating chaos for you again, whether it was at work, whether it was somebody that was sort of keeping you single, that was breadcrumbing you, whatever. But the Emperor in reverse is showing you that there was chaos that led to heartache. And I know Virgos, I'm a Virgo rising, we don't like chaos. We like order, we like organization, we like things to be neat. But we also know that we can't control everything. And so there's also, with this Emperor energy in reverse, about seeing where we could have pulled back, taken time to reflect and trust our intuition and our inner compass, before rushing into a situation, or before we felt powerless, or before we gave our power away to somebody that was very reckless. And it feels like it was somebody who was unreliable and reckless with your heart. Okay. And so we get this final outcome, the Lovers. So Virgos, what I'm seeing here is these lessons that you've learned. And some of you guys, you're going back to your childhood. You may have had an unreliable parent or guardian, or somebody who was absent that you learned to love. So you may have made concessions in your love relationships and allowed unreliable people into your life that led to heartbreak. But I'm seeing, my Virgos, here, you're changing that. You're getting to the heart of the matter. You're seeing things clearly. You're taking a step back, seeing the big picture, and you're eliminating this negative imprinting and these patterns. And that's leading to a new beginning. Now, it could be with an Aries, it could be with a Pisces, another Virgo, or a Gemini. But what you're calling in, Virgo, is Lover's energy. You're making a choice. You're seeing, like, you're pulling back and seeing all sides of the argument. You're grounding yourself before you're investing your time and energy into somebody. You're not rushing into connections and commitments either. And there's a real strength and power in that, Virgo. A lot of you, you're calling in a soulmate or a divine counterpart as a result of doing this inner work. Now remember, Venus retrograde is not exactly the time to start new relationships or new jobs, but you're definitely seeing the path forward. And you're also definitely seeing the power and the beauty in not making any hasty decisions, and definitely not repeating past patterns, Virgo. I like this because you guys, you're calling in a different type of love. And I feel like this may have been similar to the Capricorn reading. But for a lot of us, it is this reevaluation period that we're going through throughout January. And you're calling in different, more mature, more stable type of love or energy or partnership. And the Sun card, yeah. Some of you guys, there's been some serious disappointments, and I feel like a lot of you guys, it's important to go back to that sort of father figure or paternal guardian, especially if you had a father figure who was absent or who was unreliable. And it's not about blaming. We need to take responsibility for our own well-being. So it's not about blaming that person, but it's about seeing how you may have a tendency to give people a pass time and time again, because somewhere along the way you learned to love somebody that didn't show up for you or wasn't reliable for you. Okay? Seeing that and saying, you know what, that's not really okay for me anymore. So I do see that there's a lesson here that's being learned. There's a cycle here that's being closed out for you. There's definitely been a lot of disappointment in your past, Virgo, is what I'm seeing, whether it's series of relationships or a historic relationship for you. I told you, you're really going to be tapping into like a higher understanding through prayer and through meditation. And again, you're taking your time to rest. You're not allowing anybody to sort of force you into a decision or rush you. And it could even be that part of you that said, yeah, let's rush into this because we don't want to be alone or that we might lose this person. Now it's like you've got this ease about you, Virgo. Sorry about the background noise. Okay, sorry, you guys. I had to pause the camera there for a second. And we get man holding a coin. Somebody's coming to invest in you, Virgo, or you're going to be seeing very clearly about where you are investing, especially when it comes to relationships. It could also be, you know, family. It could be, you know, work situations. Somebody's got this big old pentacle and they want to give it to you, Virgo. But you're going to weigh it up before you do that, before you invest in this person or this situation. Yeah, look at you, hitting the jackpot. So having gone through these really tough life lessons, and for a lot of you, it is something that goes back to childhood here. And you are deprogramming, you are purging and releasing that negative imprinting. You're very clear on where you're going to invest and where you aren't. And it's going to bring you some beautiful blossoming abundance here, Virgo. All right, let's see what else comes through. Root chakra. Yeah, the root chakra oftentimes does deal with childhood issues, and the Three of Swords to me also very often represents the original trine, you know, mother, father, child, and that dynamic and how it shapes how we do relationships. So many of you guys, you are finding this balance and you're no longer, there's no sort of energy of codependency or fear of being alone. And that's kind of what I'm getting. Like, you're not going to take whatever offer is thrown your way. You're going to really weigh it up. You're going to make a very grounded decision about whether or not it's in your highest and your best interest. But Virgo, this is like magnetizing you. This is making you powerful and beautiful. So this is stimulating passion and supports your sense of security on the physical plane, both in your bodies as in the physical world. And that's what I'm getting. A lot of you guys are working very heavily on grounding, or you need to work on grounding. And a lot of you may have had, like I said, it may even go back to childhood, or it could be, you know, past relationships where there was a lack of stability. But you're finding this stability within yourself, and it's calling in a completely different type of energy. These are blessings of new beginnings here for my Virgos. Wow. And we see the Emperor in reverse, which is divine masculine, and then we see the divine feminine. This is beautiful. Just take a moment to look at that. The frequency of divine feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all creation. So Virgo, you are not closed off to receiving, but you're setting boundaries to allow only the appropriate energies in. I love that. Look at that. And look, by accident, I popped over the Angel of Love. So for a lot of my Virgos, you're calling in your divine feminine, or if you are the divine feminine, you're calling in a lot of different options. But as you heal, you know which one is the best for you. Who is your divine masculine? And with the Lovers card there, this person, they're on their way in, Virgo. Wow. What a beautiful up-leveling. Beautiful up-leveling here. And I know you've been through some hurt and disappointment, but you've worked so hard to heal that. And you're doing it, and you're going to reap the rewards. So surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go, and it will all work out. Absolutely. So don't try to control the outcome. Beautiful things are unfolding here. And we also get close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So this is always a message here, Virgo, of up-leveling. Remember that you don't have to be in reactive mode. You can't control what other people do or say or how they treat you or your past or how you were raised, but you sure can control your reaction to it and what you let into your life. And I just feel like you're slaying it here. You're so powerful. You're so balanced. You see things so clearly, and the right person is falling in love with that, Virgo. All right, so let's see what else we get. So we get gratitude. So universal love shines through the miracles of life all around you. So some of my Virgos, I was also getting that with the Sun card. A lot of you guys, you're not going to even see this new beginning or this offer coming. It's going to feel like it's going to blindside you, but you're so ready for it. And you're going to be very grateful because the timing is right. You know, when you're healed, the timing is right. This person comes in. And we get wisdom. See your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. So whether that's challenging childhood or whether that's, you know, a historic relationship or a pattern of people that just weren't that committed to you as you were to them, or they weren't honoring your worth and your value, you're seeing that as how that has helped you grow and expand. And you're going to be so grateful that that has happened, because your person or this situation, this investment that's coming to you, it wouldn't have it any other way. And we get vibration. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels. You're connected to cosmic intelligence. So yeah, major up-leveling. It's pretty simple, Virgo. You're amazing. And I just thank you so much for the work that you do, because remember, it not only brings in blossoming abundance and blessings to you, but your inner work, this healing that you do has this ripple effect on people you're energetically linked to me, to the collective. And it's about raising the vibration of the whole. You know, we're part of a whole, our connection to all of creation. So Virgos, you're amazing. Thank you. So if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you like, share, subscribe. Also check out the description box if you're after a private reading or you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Sending you guys so much love and light. Take care.